Today I'm pleased to show you my new car. It's a 2010 Ford Transit Connect, and I am very pleased with it. It's not as powerful as my BMW. However, it is very economical with its gas mileage and comfort. I'm converting it into a camper right now, and hopefully this video will not be interrupted by very hard rain, as it seems as if there is a storm coming. Anyway, I do like the looks of it. It is a cargo van, but it is very stylish. This is the XLT model, so it is the highest trim. It features a Ford 6000 series audio system with auxiliary. The speakers aren't that great, to be honest. One of them is malfunctioning, so I will definitely need to fix that. But it's very roomy. I can't quite stand up in it, but it isn't that big of a deal. I'll go ahead and show you the back of it. That's probably what I'm most pleased about. And here's the key. It's a very strange looking key, but it's nice, I suppose. So this is the back of the vehicle, and it is very nice. I added this 4x6 piece of plywood here and put some vinyl on it. There's threading involved as well. There's some right there, and as the rain begins to pour, I will most likely need to close these gates here. But I put a cot in there, and it's very comfortable. There are some issues with it as far as ventilation goes. None of these windows can be open, so that creates a bit of a problem. Only the ones in the front can be open, so that's a bit of a disappointment. I will need to find a way to get that. I have done some research, and there is a product called Skeeter Beater, and it's essentially a screen that you can put on the windows so the bugs can't get in. And being out in the countryside right now, there are quite a few bugs. Probably not the best location to film, but so it does have a 4-cylinder engine, and I have had some issues. Just 2 days after I purchased it, the check engine light came on, so that was definitely quite frustrating. And I replaced the air intake on the front of the vehicle, the air intake hose, I should say, and I also replaced the fuel cap, and luckily it went away. So as you can see, it's very straight. Unfortunately, my recording was interrupted by a phone call. Very frustrating when people call me at the most inopportune times, but now I'm kind of dug in, if you want to say that, because it is an absolute downpour out there. But I thought I'd take the opportunity and just kind of discuss the interior of the vehicle, because that's probably the most interesting anyway. Unfortunately, I couldn't show you how the hood is open, but that's pretty much the idea. You have to turn the key to unlock it and then open it up that way. There's no way to do it inside, which, I don't know, that's kind of annoying, to be honest, but oh well. But as I was saying earlier, I went ahead and mounted the plywood down to the floor with these screws here. It was kind of tricky, but it can be done, and for the most part it's pretty secure. I will probably have to add a bar to keep it secure here in the back, but for the most part it's perfectly fine. Now, unfortunately, I tracked in a mess here that's going to be fun to clean up, but the bed is actually secured by some paracord. I found some areas to tie it, and it's pretty secure. It doesn't move at all, and I think I'll just keep it like that for now. So if you wanted to live in here, you could. I have thought about it, but I'm not that desperate right now in my life. Hopefully I won't need to, but it's always an option, I suppose. There will need to be some additions to the vehicle if I do plan on living in it, such as a good source of electricity, Most likely a solar panel would probably be the best way. Obviously that's going to be a little bit expensive, but it is possible. I have found a battery on Amazon that provides a good amount of charge, so I could charge up my laptop or run a fan to keep me cool, but heat is definitely going to be a big issue. But I do feel very comfortable in here. There's plenty of walking room. Maybe I could get a little table and put it here. This is still definitely a big work in progress, but there's definitely a lot of potential. And as far as, you know, this wall here, maybe I can put something over it. Maybe a poster, or I have seen some cladding being done as well with people putting wood on it and make it look like a room. Probably privacy is another big issue, but for now, I actually bought these magnets here, and I just got a curtain and kind of cut it, and now I have some fabric here, and I can just kind of put the curtain there and just hold it up with the magnet. So that's what I do for now if I ever need some privacy. I really like this utility rack here. You can't see it that well, but you can have some storage up there. I have a little lantern, I have some wipes, have some snacks, headphones, you know, very useful, very handy. The BMW didn't have that, so this is just very, very comfortable compared to the BMW. You are, you know, suffering some performance and some style, but I'll throw that out the window for what I got in return with this van. I'm very pleased with it. So I guess enough talking about the back. Looks like the rain finally calmed down, so let's go ahead and step out and cooled off a bit. Feels quite nice out here, but it is very muddy. I don't know what I was thinking about recording here, but very comfy in the rain, you know, just kind of sit back and relax, read a book, play some games. Very nice arrangement. And of course there's plenty of room underneath the bed for storage, so that's nice. Let's go and close this door in case it starts raining again. But here's the steering wheel. Has a grip on it. The original steering wheel faded away. This does have 127,000 miles on it. See? 127, 251. I put quite a bit of mileage on it within the month that I've had it. And 130 but is the maximum speed, but obviously you can never get to that. The wheels are quite small. I'm sure they'd blow up or something if you're going 100 miles an hour. It does get quite noisy in the cab, which is a bit of an annoyance, to be honest. It is quite noisy when you're going 70 miles an hour on the highway. Around 50, 55, it's not so bad, but once you get into the 70 mile an hour point, it is very loud in the cabin. That's why I have these Beats up here. They're noise canceling. I know it's not good to listen to your headphones while you're driving, but it's what I do sometimes. Here's the Ford 6000 CD audio system. Supports auxiliary, which is a very, very welcoming addition to my personal vehicle. My BMW did not have that feature, and it was quite disappointing. I ended up just using a Bluetooth speaker. But this has auxiliary, even though the audio is not that good. In fact, with this on, I'm not sure you can hear it, but there's a slight buzz coming from that speaker. That's the one that does not work. Only this one will work. So I'm hoping to add, you know, a better speaker system and have the time and date. You do have Bluetooth, but only with calling, so you can't play music from Bluetooth, which was a bit of a disappointment. And the AC works very, very nicely. I purchased this stand here so I can just put my phone there. Have a little cubby there. Let's rev the engine up, see how it sounds. So as you can see, it doesn't sound too bad. It's not the best engine in the world. Only 136 base horsepower, but it gets the job done. takes me from place to place. Acceleration isn't too good, but what can I say? It's a utility van, and the windshield wipers seem to work pretty nice. However, the person who owned it before was an idiot. They left one of the metal pieces hanging out of the windshield wiper, and because of that, it scratched the windshield. So now there's quite a big scratch going from there all the way to the middle. I'm telling you, the people who had this van did not do a very good job with it, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm happy with it. I've done some work in it, and I got it to the point where I am pretty excited to use it. I drove off a little bit off the main road. I'm on a gravel road, so it can drive off-road, I guess, but it's two-wheel drive, so keep that in mind. What else is there to speak of about this van? Not much. I just wanted to do a little tour, kind of like my previous car video. Obviously, there's a great visibility here. Very roomy. Very comfortable. So if you're looking to make a camper yourself, this is a great choice. Very good gas mileage, and it's pretty compact. So before I end the video, we'll just kind of walk around it and give you one last look at it with all the lights on. No fog lamps, unfortunately, but I guess you can make do with it. Of course, both of the doors slide. I'm not going to open that door right now. And you do need the key to open up the gas cap. So this is very, very nice. And I'm very excited to be using this van. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I did not bore you, and I'll catch you in the next video.